everyone, welcome back to another episode on my channel. As you can see, my house behind me has gotten a little bit bigger, and you might even be able to see some friendly pets that we have too. So while we were away, I kind of went on like a really big traveling expedition. Came back with a horse and a whole bunch of stuff to want not only kind of expand my base, but also I just kind of ran out of storage and I needed to make it bigger, and I wanted to make a storage for the copper golem so he could help me sort things when I get back from my next big adventure. So today what we're doing is I'll give you a little tour and update on my house, but we're gonna finish decorating it. So I you know, added this whole extension, and in here we have an egg. We have a horse, a chicken. I only put the chicken in there to get eggs. I'll probably do like a proper farm pen at some point, but I just wanted eggs so I could make a cake. So he's in there, but this is really the stables. That has my horse, the llama that I stole from the wandering trader and put a pink carpet over so he looked a little more like mine. And then this donkey that I just haven't, he's not in there because I feel like it's full right now, and once I move the chicken he'll probably go in there, but right now he's not in there. But yeah, and then there's this whole lumber yard that I started, because I went to a pale forest, I went to a savannah, and then this is, the extension on my house. I have a chimney up there, but I need to go up there and put a campfire. But I wanted to break up just this plain wall, and I don't like placing windows until I know what I want the inside of my walls to look like necessarily. But I decided to do this little balcony thing that I can't actually access unless I like build up there to get to it. But it's nice. It breaks up. Maybe I'll put some flowers up there or something, but it breaks it up so it's not just flat. I need to add some more details, but yeah, I did some texturing on the walls, texturing on the roof. And eventually that garden back there is going to be a big greenhouse. Actually probably in the next video I'll do that. I need to get a lot more sand. But yeah, and this is what it looks like now. So, and I have a little beehive on. I was gonna take this tree down, but it's so pretty that I might leave it. But I keep trying to attract bees and I'm failing, so I'm gonna have to do that again another time. But as you can see, this kitchen is gone. I moved it upstairs, but this is gonna be my little like adventure hub. So I'll probably place some barrels around here, maybe a stack of armor. And I'll probably have like greenhouse supplies maybe too, although that might just be out in the greenhouse. It kind of depends on how that build goes. But yeah, it'll probably be like a cabinet of bundles and a boat and a bed, and then maybe some torches, probably like a chest of weapons too, just a bunch of stuff. So when I leave for adventures, this is like the little space that I can get ready and to go. I mean, it would be cool as like a little welcome area, but since it's just me in this world, I don't think I need a little welcome area. I'm not getting guests. I would love guests. I'm not getting any. Anyway, so I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do under the stairs. Maybe when I get a bunch of books, I'll just make this like a little bookcase. Or I don't know, maybe I'll just decorate it with something. I haven't quite decided, but these chests are gonna move, so I don't have to jump over them. But this, so far, is my little crafting / smelting area. Right now it's just for practicality, but I'll probably spruce it up. Maybe put like a carpet here. Make it not so bland and boring. But all these chests are eventually gonna move to the rest of these chests. And I'm going to spawn a little copper golem. However, I don't have any wax to keep him waxed, so I haven't quite spawned him yet. And I also don't want to spawn him until I have sorted the chests myself. That way, then he can just start sorting the rest of them. But I designed it because he can only reach 2 levels unless they go upstairs. So I'm thinking that because I have these stairs, I think if I do them all the way to the top, he'll be able to reach all of them. We'll see. But it's also, this room's kind of built that if I wanted to blow out the wall to make more storage that way, or I guess even that way, I probably could. I don't know if I will do that. I feel like at that point I would just make a storage house. Or maybe I would, dig a basement out and do that. But yeah, that'll be that. And then we can go upstairs. This area, I'm thinking this area will be a big bookshelf. So that way when we come out here and actually make an enchanting setup out here and can enchant things, then I can have like the lapis lazuli, and I can have an anvil, and I can have a grindstone, and have all that stuff set up here. And then it'll be the chiseled bookshelf, so that way all of the books can be like any of the enchanted books that I get. But this part I already did decorate because I wasn't quite sure how I wanted it to look. I had an idea because I always have, my kitchens all look very similar, but I have these like nice potted plants to kind of break it up, and then of course the granite and diorite, which now that I'm looking at it, I totally could have done white, red, white, but I didn't, so oh well. But anyway, so I did it because I'd like to also spawn a copper golem, probably, and put his chest over there, so he can, when I'm farming and then I bring in all my stuff, I can have a little buddy up here helping me sort things. So because of that, I tried to keep everything on 2 levels, except for obviously these 2, because I needed something to break it up. But at this top one, I'm just gonna do glow berries because I figured I can just put those away. And then I don't know what I'll do with these. Maybe right now I do have my eggs in it because I don't actually have food sorted. I just have it all right there. But I don't know. Maybe that'll be eggs because I don't get a lot of those at a time, or like when I'm gardening, or maybe it'll be like soup because I don't really collect that. I make that. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. But actually, while we're here, what I wanted to do was make a cake. So I don't know if it's 2 or 3 buckets. But I wanted to make a little cake. Oh, wait, do I not have enough? Oh, I need sugar. Oops. Well, I have plenty of sugar cane, so that won't be a problem. Oh, I didn't even, guys, look. I didn't even realize you could see the mountain like that. That's so pretty. Hold on, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. That's so pretty. I was gonna put like maybe a curtain situation there, but now I don't think I'm gonna do that because it looks so nice. Okay, come on. 1, 2. Okay. Cake. And then I was thinking of putting it here, but I kind of want to put it on the crafting table. So that way, yeah, I like that because it kind of breaks it up, but then I can enjoy it more when I'm walking in. Oh my gosh, it's just, I mean, that obviously that pale oak tree won't be there forever, but it's so pretty with the mountain. Anyway, and then I have my double smokers. I tried to do, in other builds, I'll do like 2 smokers horizontally instead of vertically, and then I like to put the campfires underneath so it looks like they're always going. But I found out when they're double stacked like this, the smoke doesn't actually go up. So we didn't do that. But anyway, yeah. Nice. This, I put these barrels like this so they look like a fridge, and then, more cabinets. And I also found out, I don't know if you can do it in Bedrock, but I tried where you can like clip the vine like this, like you left click And I think it's working because this one hasn't grown anymore. I don't know, maybe it will and maybe it doesn't work. But if it does work, that would be perfect because these are the lengths that I want these ones to stay at. So that would be really sick. Anyway, and then this is going to be the living room. So yeah, I mean, fireplace. Probably do I'll probably end up putting a window somewhere over here, but I also want to do like a little jukebox with, I like getting the item frames and then putting like a little record display up. I think that looks cute. It might look cute over in this area. I don't know. Not quite sure. But then to break this area up, I did a pink wall, which I don't know if I like. I might change it so it fits better, but I thought maybe that the pink wall would look cute. I don't know, if I had a better texture pack with the leaves, but I don't have any texture packs. This is just basic Minecraft, so. But I don't know, I wanted a pink wall, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't really like it. So maybe we'll take that down today and try something else. But anyway, this is the bedroom area. We'll probably just have like a little wardrobe cabinet situation over here. I think I'm gonna make this a big trinket wall, which I like to do. So I don't know if it's gonna be like a line of trinkets or if it's gonna be like, you know, a big kind of checkered pattern grid situation, and then also, you know, busting out some windows behind it to kind of add to that. I don't know. But then yeah, my bed, this is my cat. Yes, she spawned with iron golems. Looking for names for her, so if you have any suggestions, please drop it down below. I have some ideas. I think I have one name tag, so I could definitely name her. Also, name ideas for the donkey, the llama, the horse, probably not the chicken because I'm gonna get a bunch of those, hopefully. But yeah, any of my animals that you have name suggestions, please let me know. Would appreciate it. But yeah. So, trying to think what would be the best place to start. I mean, we could get the chiseled bookshelves out of the way real quick just because that won't take too long. So let's see. I don't quite remember. I know it's planks. Yeah, just planks and wood. So hopefully I have enough of things. We'll find out pretty soon, I'm sure. Well, I guess with the birch, we can just make like a whole stack of them. Oh, wait. Nope. Yeah, let's just make all 13 and start out. I'm gonna drop off these buckets and this bone meal. Okay. I mean, we'll probably just do a chest situation there. And we're gonna have a grindstone and an anvil in here too. Should I make that stuff and grab that stuff and just, maybe I should get all the stuff that I want for that section and then do it. Yeah, let's just, and then what's the grindstone recipe? Do we know? I don't know. Although I do know for the anvil I'm gonna need lots and lots of iron, which is perfect because I have an iron farm. So if I need to grab more, I can just grab more. And that's the life that we live. But I think it's only 3 blocks of iron. Now the anvil is unlocked. So you can make one of those. But I'm not seeing a grindstone. Anyone know? Let me look it up real quick. I don't know what goes into that. Oh, we need a stone slab. Do we? Ooh, I don't know if I have any stone. I have smooth stone. Yeah, we're gonna have to burn some cobblestone. Smelt it down. Anyway, so. And this fire went out, unfortunately. We can just use a couple pieces of coal. I know I have a whole bunch of lava buckets out there, but I don't need that much. And I also grabbed way too much iron for this, so we'll just put that back. Do I have sticks? Yeah, I have sticks. What's here? Oh, obsidian. Why do I just have obsidian? We can just throw it here for now. All of this is going to be reorganized and things are going to get separated out of the chest, so I don't know how many it'll take to make planks, but we'll just start with 4. Okay, 3, yay! And now the grindstone's unlocked, so let's make one of those. Perfect, okay. Now let's just... Again, these controls are not my cup of tea. Do I have... Yeah, I do. Just in case. Alright. So there literally was a chest here when this was my bedroom, and I took it down. But there that is again. And then... Obviously we can't, like, put these here. It'd look kind of cool if they were, like, up around. I don't know. Because I guess is where do I want to put... Like, I feel like the grindstone just makes sense there. Do I want to put the anvil here and then kind of build the bookshelves like around them? Do I want the bookshelves? Well, I can't put them right there, I don't think. Or I could put the bookshelves like here. But I can't build it there, but I could extend it across. And this chest might look better over here, especially if it's like propped up on something, or maybe like right here. And then we can prop it up on like that. We can stick the anvil right there. Oh, they look so tiny. Maybe they should be propped up and the chest should be down. But I can't. Ugh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm really indecisive. Well, it doesn't need to be a double chest either. We can make it. And then we can make it more like cabinety vibes, actually. I think I like that. So we'll need to add support structures. So maybe that's bamboo. And then bookshelves. Oh, but I won't be able to. I won't be able to reach it. Well, let's just like keep. I think just that many for now, right? I kind of like having this little area open. So maybe, I don't know, guys. I need help. I'm not an interior designer at all. I mean, do I really need 2 chests? No. Would I like to have 2 chests? I mean, I think. Maybe we put it there and maybe we like throw bamboo there? I don't know, guys. Because I also feel like, well, this just feels like a big painting wall, to be honest. I think that that'll just be a big painting wall. I do like this. I think that's plenty of room for enchanted books. I don't think I'll need more room, but if I do, I feel like I could just jut it out or something. But how do we make this look better? I don't know. Should I move on? Maybe I'll move on. I'm gonna empty out. I don't care. I'm just throwing all this in here. We can sort it out later. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back to that one. Okay. Well, we can do this area. I'm gonna want an armor stand, so I'm gonna have to make some stone slabs. I think just one for now. Although, I don't know. I'll just make all 3 so I have 3. But I do think I'm just gonna want one for now. Yeah, we can just make all 3 of these barrels. Why not? I guess I only made 2 of them, but that's okay. So we'll save this space in case we make it greenhouse vibes, or maybe because I'd like the greenhouse to literally, you know, walk right out to it. So maybe this wall will just end up being like glass to peek out into that. So what we're working with is the adventure space over here. So probably armor stand guy right there. And then barrels, I want like a little cabinet vibe going here. Do I want it this close to the door? I think it's fine. But I might flop them. Like that, and then I'm gonna add some more. What do I need though? Let's make a couple of these. So I can make some more barrels. At least two. Two's probably a good number. I don't quite have the room. Well, you know, instead of this, what if I made them a stacked cabinet and then I can make the trapdoor design over it, so then it kind of breaks it. Yeah, actually that looks so much better, guys. That's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna, I don't know, what if we did, because I do have some spruce, but what if we did the dark oak, so it's like a little chocolate bar? I need to make, oh perfect, 4 is the exact number that I need. Okay, close, 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 close. Oh yeah, I really like that because then it kind of ties into the door a little bit too. Yeah, that looks really cute. And then I might as well just throw my copper armor on here. I should really just make some iron armor. We can throw my little cap on here too, because I have plenty of iron. I just, you know, I don't know, I just haven't gotten around to it, but yay. Okay, yeah, it's cute. Will probably be replaced with different iron eventually, but I think that looks good. And then yeah, we can have probably bundles. I don't know, maybe like a boat and some leads, because fun fact, did you know that if you get a horse and you're trying to get it across water, if you have a boat and a lead, you can put your horse in the lead, you can hop in the boat, and then you can swim across an ocean? I learned that. That's how I managed to get my horse friend. Oh, there they are. Oh, and then there's a wandering traveler out there too, probably like, this llama looks familiar. No, he doesn't. Okay, yeah, I like that. Oh, I worry this video is gonna go on really long, mostly because of my indecisiveness. But I don't know, should we put like a little glowberry here? Just to break it up? I wish there was like another thing that I could hang besides like a lantern. I mean, I could put a copper lantern there. Wait, actually, guys, should I put a copper lantern here? I know I have this lantern right here. I can always take that down, but like a little copper lantern there. An oxidized one, because one, I don't have beeswax, but two, I just think that could actually look really cute if it was like the bluish green. then I have to make that, and then I can make you. Perfect. Do I want hanging down a little bit more? I don't think so. No, I think I do. I'm gonna make, I think there's copper chains. Not the stone cutter. I think I can make copper chains. But I probably need some more of this. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, does it break? The regular lanterns don't break. That's cute. I do like that. I'm gonna get rid of this one for now. And we'll probably add more light somewhere. Because if I don't, I feel like I'm gonna want to leave that out open. So maybe like a pot will end up here. Something like that. We'll figure it out. Why are you like just right there? Like that llama's now staring at me. I don't like that. Okay. Do we do this or do we move on? I feel like the storage area is gonna just have to wait till the end. So how are we finishing this, guys? I don't know. We could do like a little trapdoor situation too here, I suppose. Like, but which, I feel like it would be one to break it up, and I feel like a rug in here would also really break up the vibes. Oh, if I had cyan, I think that would look pretty in here, because it gives like enchanting vibes. Yeah, we'll come back to that too. Well, we can get the campfire. And what trapdoors are we thinking? Where are the campfires? I know I made some. Sorry, this one's an absolute nightmare of a mess. Oh, here they are. You know what, I think because I'm gonna have to resort everything anyway, and I might just upload like a therapeutic sorting video set to music. I'm just gonna throw everything in here that I am not gonna use immediately, although I'll probably use this for my trinkets. So do I have, I feel like the oak trapdoors would be fit. Oh, and I have plenty of oak trapdoors. Perfect. Oh, you can go away too for now. Just to finally bring in some light here, should I replace that with brick? I mean, you're not really gonna be able to tell. You won't be able to see it. Yeah, you can't see it at all, and it's not like it burns it, because that would be really unfortunate. It'd probably ruin a bunch of people's builds. I do fear that like my cat will get stuck on here, will like jump up here, because I do like to let them not sit. Come on. Okay, maybe I can put you here. That's not, I don't know. Does it double ruin the coziness? I don't think so, but I do, because pro tip, and actually it's night so I can show you this. If you let your pet, or well, your cats, I don't know about dogs, but if you let your cat up at night and then you wake up in the morning, they don't always do this, which he didn't run away, so my guess is he didn't do it. Oh my gosh, no, he did. There's my chicken. They'll bring you stuff. So like I This is actually the second raw chicken in a row that I've gotten. But they'll bring like rabbit's foot, which is really nice because I feel like it's really hard to try and kill a rabbit. I get rotten flesh. I've gotten string. So if you like to play most of the time on peaceful mode, like me, who's a wimp, then let your cats up at night because they'll bring you some of that good mob loot. Actually, since we're here and since I have the other campfire, which I'm gonna need to grab. Oh, actually, yeah, we can use moss to do this. I'm gonna put the other one out back. I need to tend to my garden. Oh, you've lost both your llamas already. Of course you have. But do you have... Oh, you don't want to talk to me? I'm trying to see if you have cyan dye, bro. You don't, but you have blue orchids, and I love blue orchids. And you have cactus. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. I don't think I have enough emeralds for both of those, but I definitely have enough for the one. So let's go. Unfortunately, my emeralds are all the way back in my room because that's where I keep my valuable stuff. Oh my gosh, I have enough. Okay, you know what? And I'm gonna start village trading soon. So I'm not too worried about hanging on to these emeralds. I can always get more. I can always get more emeralds. Where is he? Okay, come back, come back, come back. I have stuff for you. Come here. I don't want your ice block. I want one blue orchid because those are my absolute favorite. And I'll take a cactus. Thank you. Thank you for your service. I appreciated that. Usually you irritate me. Now let me see. Oh, his llamas are like gone. Oh, no, they're in front of my house. I was gonna see if there's any leads over here, but I'm not seeing. Guys, the bee that I kept stayed. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, we're playing on peaceful mode, but we're hoping to not be on peaceful mode soon, so. Oh my gosh, thank you, friend. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave that little beehive here because I think I am going to leave this tree here. It's pretty. It looks nice. Oh, and the llamas are running. They probably see their brethren and are like, please, please come with us. And he's probably like, I'd love to, but now I'm pink. Some girl made me pink. We can finish up here. I really am pretty pleased at how my roof turned out. It's kind of chaotic in every sense of the word chaotic, but I feel like it ended up and now it's complete. I thought about putting like moss blocks up here and maybe one day I will so I can put some flowers and stuff, but not today. I'm not doing that right now. But oh my gosh. Now I have smoke, which just, I mean, adds to the vibes. It makes the house feel more alive, more, you know, cozy. Yeah. Ugh, she's cute. I'll have to bone meal this orchid later so I can get, you know, a whole bunch of them. I think you get them in swamps. I should know, right? If I'm claiming them as my favorite, I should know. But I don't remember. And that's okay, because I don't have to remember every little detail. I just have to remember some. Okay, so well, since we're in my bedroom, this is kind of my vision for this. Is like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, do I like that though? Wait, do I like it like that? No, I don't think so. I think we're gonna have to do like a boom, boom. Oh, this is gonna be more complicated than I thought. Although, wait, actually, what if I did it like that? I don't know. Probably not. But if this is actually the color that I like to make my trinket shelves, so yeah, this pink has gotta go. And it will. Eventually. Well, actually, that's fine. Okay, my brain's not working. How do I... Oh. Well, I guess I'll just... Let's just try to fill it in, and then we'll take out the ones. So if we just go like this, and now we can take out the ones that are leaving. And I want to put windows back there, but I actually don't think I have nearly enough sand. I don't know. I might have enough windows made already that I could do it. We'll have to see. We'll have to look. Oh wait, I kind of like this like slanted, or maybe it's not like the whole thing. But it's like part of it. You know, it's kind of artsy. I definitely think there should be like a beam going across there. And not quite sure. No. Which wood? I mean, probably spruce, right? Which I don't have any. I don't think. Like a stripped spruce. So let's go cut down a tree real quick. This is chaotic. I was like, I'll do one room at a time, and I feel like I'm not doing it quite that way. And I don't have all the materials that I need either. But we're making it work. Oh. We're doing the best that we can, guys, and I promise. Mostly because I wasn't quite sure what I was gonna do. So that's mostly why I'm not as prepared as I could be. Oh, okay, that was weird. I really do like how this looks. I think that looks really, really nice. I wish, I don't know, maybe like a painting or something could look cool down the side of that, or I don't know. I feel like I could definitely break this up somehow. Maybe it's putting stripped birch to kind of match that pattern. I don't know. Maybe it needs nothing, and maybe I just want it to have something. Because my house is a lot of birch right now. Okay, well that's not how I wanted it. I want them to go across like this. And then strip. Wouldn't it be cool if when you like stripped logs that you got bark and you could do something with it? Like, I don't know what you could do with it, but I do think that would look cool. Okay, now that I have the log in there, I think that we should just complete this. Yeah. And this has gotta go. I mean, I want it separated still, so the room feels separate from the living room. But pink walls were not the answer. I thought that they would be cute, and they just don't look good. Moss? A moss wall could look cute though, maybe. Some green to break it up. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think I should do a green moss wall? Oh, my axe broke. Maybe that, and then maybe like the door could be some hanging vines, so it's like not really a door, but it still separates it. That could be cute. Or maybe we'll do like a little trapdoor divider. I don't know. Should this have more spruce though, going down? So it's like kind of a completed look. Yeah, unfortunately I do like that, but I need to make another axe and chop down another tree. Yeah, this video is gonna be a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. Sorry. Might end up being a bunch of cuts. Instead of me, oh, it's nighttime. Let's go. I mean, there's no monsters out there because I'm a wimp, but let's go let our kitty up. Let her snuggle. Then I don't think she brought me anything today, unfortunately. I'm not seeing anything, but that's okay. She doesn't always bring me stuff, but I really do appreciate it when she does. And I think that's what's important. That's what matters. Okay. Maybe I should, because there's no more honey right now, and maybe I needed to trapdoor this so the bee doesn't get hurt. It's very possible that I am. Oh my gosh. Just put a trapdoor over it, please. No. Guys, what am I doing wrong? Why can't I get this on? But I'm a little afraid that I hurt my bee friend by putting this here. Because I forgot that you should really cover it up. And now I'm worried. Guys, why can't I just put it over top though? Oh, there we go. Okay. Now hopefully the bee friend's just sleepy, you know? Hopefully, you know, they're tired and they'll be back and bring more honey. Oh, and I opened it. Hopefully, we'll find out. Hopefully they didn't go very far. Let's collect saplings so we can get more spruce, obviously. Because we go through a lot of spruce around here. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. That was such good timing. I want to decorate the outside with some vines. I got some glow lichen. I think I'm going to replace these flowers with some berries. I saw someone do that and I really liked it. And I'm probably going to do some like terraforming, pathing, landscaping vibes, like with some mud bricks. Obviously this little sugarcane garden area is gonna become a pond at some point, like a real true pond, but not right now. That's not the point of today's video. It would have if I had the time, but I think I'm gonna run out of time because I don't want this to be very long, and it's already been like 50 minutes. Mostly because I'm just unorganized. If I was better organized, it wouldn't be so long. Do I leave it? I kind of like leaving the bark on it. I feel like it, yeah, because it matches that. I think I'm gonna leave that. Yeah. I kind of want to like cover the carpet, but I wouldn't know what to even put down there to do that I could also put something on it. Although, do I just like put blocks and make this bottom part a solid shelf? I don't know. Or maybe I can just put cool blocks there, like, oh, my amethyst is downstairs. Amethyst, and then maybe if I get an ice block or something, that can go in that other one. But yeah, I'll do like another pretty block, I think. Amethyst would also look pretty. Maybe like as a beam up there or something. Or maybe as a beam across here. Wait. Just to kind of break it up. Yeah, I like that. It adds the enchanting, whimsical vibes in here. That looks cute. I really like that. But yeah, we can maybe add a pretty block there, and then we'll find another pretty block. If you have any suggestions for pretty blocks, I mean, I could always just throw, I guess, a cherry leaf down there for now. But if anyone has any suggestions, let me know. No, this one goes. I'll just put this one back in the right spot, even though it literally doesn't matter. Birch. Do I have enough birch? I surely hope so. Yeah, plenty of birch. And I only have 3 of these blocks. But let's see. Do I have glass panes elsewhere though? I might. Yeah, okay. I have 2. Oh, it would look so pretty behind that wall if I do stained glass, but I'm a little worried that might be too much. So I'm not gonna do that. But, you know, maybe one day we will. Do I need 4 glass blocks? 6? Oh, okay. Well, I don't think we have nearly enough. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the glass project over there will be finished another day. So actually, let me just put this glass back. Well, we can put 2 of them in for now. Anyway, I came here to make buttons. I'm gonna need a lot more than 4 though, so. Ten's probably enough. Gonna grab some of these pots. Gonna grab a lantern. I mean, I'm definitely going to want a blue orchid. So I can actually probably just start bone mealing that right now. You know, these closed eye blossoms are pretty good. We'll take one of those. We can take, I thought I had, oh yeah, they're right here. Take an azalea bush. Oh, I don't want half. I've never found a lily of the valley, so we'll take one of those too. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I promise I'm not this klutz when I'm just playing on the console. Do I want to stick a cactus? I always like how they look, but I don't know if I'm gonna stick a cactus in a pot. I might stick I think a mushroom would be cute. I don't know. That's probably enough for now. Just grab all of my bone meal for right now. We'll bone meal a couple. At least I think this is how this works, right? You bone meal it. Yes. I think some people have mods where they'll do that and it'll just automatically like give them that flower instead of them having to mine it. Oh, that one looks so precious right over here. I might leave here. I'm gonna leave that one there for now. But I mean, I don't have any mods. I'm not that advanced. Clearly, I can barely maneuver around my own house or finish decorating one room at a time. But since these corners are kind of hard to see, I'll probably put the lamp up there. So place, yeah, we can place Lily of the Valley there. We'll place an orchid right in the middle. Can place closed eye blossom right there. Let's just, make it so we can reach. Because I really want, I want it to sit on the shelf. We can place maybe the azalea bush up here. And then while I'm up here, I want to start placing the little buttons, because then it makes it kind of look like little cabinets more so than just plain blocks. It adds a little bit of cute dimension to it. Oh, I didn't want you back there. I don't know, is there any other fun, because I can always switch these out when I get bored with them, but is there any other fun ones, guys, that you can think of that would look, I mean, I think I am gonna grab a mushroom. These red ones, I don't have that many to begin with, so we'll just take one. But I really do like the little mushrooms in the pots. I mean, I know I could just throw like a spore blossom. I mean, I have a lot of them. I really do. The lush cave that I went to, I really lucked out at. So I could always just throw one. Oh, but if I had a cactus flower, you're right. You're right, we actually are gonna go bone meal some cactus. Does it have to be planted on sand? Because I only have 2 pieces of sand. And in that case, I'm just gonna do it right here. Can you not bone meal cactus, guys? Wait, what? Hold on, I need to look this up. Oh. So apparently you can't bone meal cactus. So I'm sad about that. I'm just gonna, throw this little guy here. And then maybe he'll grow for me. But I felt like leaving him in here to grow would just kind of cruel, so we'll leave him outside. It's starting to oxidize. I mean, truthfully, with the spore blossoms, I like using them as like ceiling fans kind of vibes. So I like just throwing them. Oh, I feel like if I do that in here, it's gonna need to like hang down. Do they hang off chains? Or do they only... I don't know. Maybe I'll just throw some moss up. But if they hang off chains, that would be pretty cool, I think. Or if they hung off the vine. But I just think it needs to be down. I know I could put it right on there, but I think it would look better if it's down. And then it adds a cute little ceiling vibe to the bedroom. Usually I do it in the living room, but since my living room is right next to the bedroom, I don't think that that's necessary. I think that'll just be too much in the living room. And I don't think the kitchen needs one either. This area could potentially, it could add to the whimsical vibes of enchanting if I take down that lantern. But I don't feel like doing that right now, so I'm not going to. Could add to here, but I feel like the ceiling's so low. But the petals are coming through there. Well, since I'm here and I have some honeycomb, I am gonna wax this. I'm not gonna spawn my little copper golem quite yet. I'll probably spawn him at the end of my sorting video, but now that block is ready to go for when we do get him. I feel like it could be a nice little vibe to break up in here, you know? You come into the adventure area and you just have a cute little spore blossom there. I like that. That way I'm not overdoing it with my spore blossoms, but they're there. They add character. Oh, I know. A big thing that I really wanted to do in this episode was make, I think the compass is here, make a compass. I mean, if we're gonna leave this tree, why don't we just stick it right next to the tree? Yeah, we can just stick it right in front of the tree. So we'll just throw this right here, like this. Oh, I only have one block there, whoops. Stick it like that. I like to stick the little leaf on top. No, I want it to go this way. And then, I don't know, should that be a little bit higher or farther away from the tree? Yeah, we're gonna at least expand it. Okay, throw that up there. I actually think I'm gonna want it to go out this way. And then we just connect it, and now it's enchanted, and now no matter where we go, you can see that it's always going to point towards the slant post, which means it's always going to point home. It's so pretty. Well, thank you guys for tuning into another video of mine. I really appreciate any support. If you'd like to like, comment, or subscribe, I would definitely appreciate that. I had fun decorating this house today. It's not finished by any stretch of the imagination. Thank you guys for coming along with me, and I will see you in the next one.